In this edition of the Islamic Finance Weekly Program, Mr. Charles Fakrogha, a Securities Exchange Daily member and Chief Learning Officer, City Code Trust Investment Company Limited, speaks on scaling non-interest finance activities in the Nigerian capital market. It started by giving insight into the plan by the Debt Management Office to issue a third Sukuk bond and how it will deepen the capital market.
You will realize that at any point in time, all the stakeholders, the DMO, SEC, NSC, and even the operators are looking for ways to deepen the market so that the market will attract different sorts of investors, which will make capital raising very easy for issuers. So, at all point in time, the stakeholders are doing what they can to ensure that the market is deepened, because that will attract different sort of investors, both local and international, and this will enhance the capital raising of issuers that have come to the markets.
Mr. Fakrogha also shared his perspective on the low participation of retail investors in the previous Sukuk issued and how it can improve in the third issuance.
If you say there is low participation by the retail investors, I think the major issue there is a result of awareness. And when they say Sukuk, people think it's basically an Islamic issue. Yes, fine, it's an innovation from the Islamic world, but non-Muslims can also benefit, because these bonds or these money that are raised are going to be tied to projects in the society that will not discriminate whether you are a Muslim or a Christian. So if you raise a bond through Sukuk and you're able to build a facility, generate a power, or do an environmentally friendly project that the society will benefit, the environment will benefit, it will not know who is a Muslim or who is a Christian. So I think a lot of awareness needs to go in there so that people become aware and know the implications and the intricacies of this Sukuk bond. And I believe when that is done, we'll see more and more retail investors keen into the Sukuk bond.
On the Nigerian Stock Exchange, Islamic Lotus index that dipped by 17.87% in 2019, the daily member stressed what must be done differently to improve its performance in 2020.
You see, that statistic you have just read is the general market condition. We knew what happened last year in the market. There was a real downturn in the market. However, that does not say that the Islamic index did not do so well. It is a result of the general economy. The market operates in an economy, and if the economy is not doing well, of course, the index is going to reflect it. So what can be done? Like I said, more and more awareness still need to be done, and those who have embraced it, they should continue to tell their friends. Most importantly, in the institutions, they need to convince the average investor that these products are not just for Islamic people alone. And I think when we're able to get that, we will see that more and more retail investors will key into it, and will see an increase. And of course, you look at what the index is tracking. If the performance of those constituents are not doing well, of course, the index is going to reflect it. But I believe with the right economic policies in place, with a commitment from the operators and of course the issuers, we're going to see an improvement in the indices this year.
Also, he opined on how Nigeria can position itself as an attractive hub for Islamic finance investments.
Islamic finance is a new area in our climb. People have not really embraced it, except maybe even among the Muslim folks, they still do not understand what's the intricacies behind Islamic financing. So a lot of studies, a lot of research, a lot of awareness still need to go into Islamic finance so that the average investors, in fact, even you run training programs for operators, for stockbrokers, for fund managers, so that they understand what Islamic financing is all about. It's not about saying that you don't collect interest, how do I make money and all that. It's all about enterprising. It's all about project, a joint project, a partnership, and of course sharing of the profit. So the intricacies and how it applies, that awareness should continue. And I believe it's even when operators, whether Muslim or non-Muslim operators, get to understand the basis of Islamic finance, then we'll see an improvement in Islamic finance products in the Nigerian capital markets.
According to Mr. Charles Fakrogha, there is a clear need for increased awareness on the non-interest finance space and how it can boost liquidity and liquidity in the Nigerian capital market. And that will be all for this edition on this program. You can send questions and comments to news@proshnd.com and reporter@proshnd.com. Also, you can engage us on our social media handles displaying on the screen. Many thanks for watching and bye for now.